February. On the surface, it appears ordinary, but its cargo holds conceal a deadly secret: ballistic missiles hidden within shipping containers. A surprise barrage of sigil missiles with a striking range of 2,500 kilometers launched from such a vessel could bring Diego Garcia within Iran's crosshairs. But Iran's strategy isn't about surgical strikes. Instead, imagine a swarm of modified Fate 110 short-range ballistic missiles, adapted for sea launches, raining cluster munitions across the airbase. According to Hudson Institute assessments, just 5 of these warheads could disable every exposed aircraft on the tarmac. The real blow. Such an attack would cripple the airfield, destroy weapon stockpiles, and leave the island's critical infrastructure inoperable, transforming this distant fortress into a smoldering relic of the storm. While operating near its home port of Bandar Abbas, the corvette was caught in the crosshairs of a coordinated U.S. strike. The impact was immediate and devastating. Because the ship's lightweight hull was constructed from aluminum rather than traditional steel, the metal didn't just fracture, it burned. Catamarans typically possess less hull volume, smaller displacement, and shallower draft compared to mono-hulls of similar length. This warship is equipped with 6 anti-ship cruise missiles, including 4 long-range ones likely Norm missile and 2 short-range anti-ship missiles. It might also be the first Iranian warship to be equipped with a VLS vertical launch system. Its VLS includes 6 larger cells for surface-to-surface cruise missiles and 16 smaller ones for surface-to-air missiles, with anti-submarine capability, as well as various types of drones like the Shahed UAV enhancing the combat organization of the Army, types of drones like the Shahed UAV enhancing the combat organization of the Army, Navy, and the IRGC. This is the new Iranian IRGC vessel, the Shahed Mahdavi, which is a conversion of the 240-meter-long cargo vessel Sarvan. Yes, they literally took this cargo ship and re-engineered it into an amphibious vessel. Basically, it's a container ship that has been converted into a helicopter landing platform suitable for this Bell helicopter and this Sea King acquired during the Shah regime. Remember the Gulf of Oman? This Sea King was the helicopter used to take over the ship and land troops. They can also carry around 4 attack boats like this and launch multiple attack drones to strike any ship. But wait, there's more. You can also find defensive weapons like this cannon located at the front and the back. Just like the corvette, it might also have a vertical launch system used for anti-ship missiles. These ships are a threat to the U.S. Navy, so they launch an all-out assault. First up is the Jashin. When this Iranian fast attack craft approached a U.S. surface action group, it fired a U.S.-made Harpoon missile, a remnant from pre-revolution arms sales.
So I'm guessing this
the U.S. cruiser U.S. and Wainwright successfully evaded it using electronic countermeasures and chaff. The U.S. ships instantly returned fire, sinking the Jashin in what became the world's first ever missile duel between warships. Then came the Sahand. This Iranian frigate sailed out to challenge the U.S. fleet and fired at passing aircraft. The response was immediate. Navy attack jets and the destroyer USS Joseph Strauss swarmed the vessel, pummeling the Sahand with missiles and heavy bombs until it caught fire and ultimately sank after its own munitions detonated. Later that same afternoon, a third ship, the Sabalin, tried its luck. The frigate fired a surface-to-air missile at a U.S. jet. The pilot simply dodged the missile, looped right back around, and dropped a 500-pound laser-guided bomb directly down the ship's exhaust stack. The internal explosion completely crippled the vessel. The overarching goal behind all of this was to secure the Strait of Hormuz, the single most critical choke point for global oil. We make original videos animated by humans from scratch, so please subscribe.
I'm assuming that's what
Let's explore.
that's what that was about. This shit's getting kind of hectic, bro. Not gonna lie. Artesh Square in Tehran, man. Yeah, see, bombs are getting dropped all over. It's just something on fire, but. Yeah, this conflict is escalating more and more. I'm not sure how true it was about those missiles not being dropped so much on Israel. Oh wait, was that just Israel? No, this is just launches, period. But I don't even know if this is. I'm sure. Let me see. Yes, these stats are correct. Open tracking radio for assessment. So yeah. expect from Grok. Yeah, man, everybody know, man. Everybody believes Grok is. Everybody think Grok is bought and paid for, but hey, man, there's facts to back this up. So, bro, my hair is gonna piss me off. This shit about to make me get off. I ain't gonna lie. Let's look at my stream's health real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, it looks like we're double live. What the fuck? Stream started. I don't know. It says I'm live, so I mean, that's all that really matters. All right, back to this. Dylan Brooks, the basketball player. Body cam footage, huh?
Car. So when was the last time you smoked marijuana?
Oh, this gonna be
Failed to maintain your lane to 6 different times, yeah? Right. And then it's, to be honest with you, it smells like a dispensary in your car. So when was the last time you smoked marijuana?
I've been smoking for 6 months.
So no marijuana in 6 months. Do you have marijuana in the car? Is that why it smells that way?
No marijuana in the car.
All right. You're going to be placed under arrest tonight for the suspicion of driving under the influence. What's wrong with your hand?
I had surgery on it.
Where? Where on your hand? Because I'm about to handcuff your wrist.
My knuckle.
All right.
Do I need to be handcuffed?
Yeah, you're under arrest.
1013, 10-9.
What did I blow?
You blew zeros, which I anticipated.
Literally in a car with you, watching you drive, and you're doing the exact same thing that I'm doing, which everybody does, because everybody's either doing something in their car.
Damn, Dylan Brooks.
Failed to maintain your lane to 6 different times, yeah?
All right.
And then
I wonder if the NBA has made a statement about this. Yeah, him and LeBron be beefed out, bro. Bro was calm as hell on those Cubs. Zero breathalyzer. Denied everything. Like, bro still walked out the same night. I mean, yeah, of course he's gonna walk out the same night. He's fucking rich. I wonder if the NBA's made a statement on this. Is it D-I-L-L-I-O-N? D-I-L-L-O-N. Is he hurt right now? Just gonna show me this video again. I'll see, probably. That nigga, he don't give a shit. That's a Canadian nigga that don't give no fucks. People don't know that them breathalyzer things, they have ones that detect for weed now too. Those breathalyzer things. It ain't just fucking whatchamacallit no more. Yeah, I don't see any NBA. Niggas like, nigga, I was working out. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, bro. Like, nigga, I was in the fucking gym, nigga. Fuck what those cops were talking about, bro. I was not high. I did not smoke marijuana, bro. I was working out. Nigga, these niggas are full of shit. I think this camera needs to come down a little bit. All the way down looks fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, man. He's like, man, fuck what y'all talking about. Nigga, I was working out. I ain't smoke shit. He's gonna keep his goddamn contract, but yeah, the NBA hasn't made a statement on it. Yeah, let's see. Oops. I meant to refresh. UF Police Department Sheriff. Oh yeah, Myron went to the University of Florida to do a debate. Yeah, that shit. Them shits always get fucking wild. Yeah, them shits get wild. cooking their ass.
Regional mess and try to get as many people involved as possible. They're going to go after America. Iran does have a conventional military. They are a proud and they are a big country. Possible case scenario is Iran says, okay, you humiliated us, you killed all of our leaders. We're going to go make this a regional mess and try to get as many people involved as possible. They're going to go after Americans, they're going to go after Saudis, they're going to go after everybody imaginable just to create a big mess and to try to draw the world into it. Because understand, the Iranian people are widely respected and not necessarily are always in sync with leadership. But if and when the people of Iran feel like Persia is being defaced and humiliated and disrespected, we don't know where that is going to go. And that's my final reason why I am always skeptical of military intervention. And when a lot of the sometimes warmongering wing gets too excited, you don't know, actually. You need to have a lot of humility. Iran does have a conventional military. They are a proud...
Shit, bro. And I said it the other day. I mean, I've been seeing it all the time. Till like recently, I didn't even really know this. Like a year, probably I've known this. That Iran's not the same thing as Iraq. And Iran is very capable of war. They're not no bitch ass niggas, bro. They ain't gonna fucking just lay down and take this shit like other countries. And shit, we struggled with other countries too. Nigga, Iraq didn't just lay down and take that shit either. I mean, yeah, they got their ass kicked, but we still kind of lost that conflict at the end. And I mean, they were a very capable military. Like, yeah, wasn't no small feat. Democratic mayor of San Francisco is going viral after calmly walking away while his security detail was being attacked. That's, I mean, what the fuck do you expect this nigga to do, bro? Like, this motherfucker, he ain't about to whoop shit. Like, nigga, what? He got a bitch ass security detail. I'm like, man, like, what do you really expect this nigga to do? This nigga, bro, like this nigga right here. What do you expect him to do? This motherfucker can't do shit. This nigga probably weigh 110 pounds. Like, this big buff motherfucker, this nigga look. I mean, he probably a bitch ass nigga anyway, because, you know, San Francisco mayor. But, like, what the fuck they expect this nigga to do, bro? His job isn't to fucking protect himself. His job is to fucking be the mayor. This big ass nigga getting his ass whooped is his job to protect him, and he can't even do that. So he probably gonna be looking for a job, to be honest. That nigga probably out of a job. Oh shit, they done captured a drone from Iran and now they making their own. Oh shit, make that motherfucker cheaper than them Patriot missiles and them THAAD missiles and them fucking interceptor missiles, bro. Cause them shit's expensive. Whatever you fucking do, I mean, I don't want this. Like I said, I don't want this fucking conflict to be happening anyway. But
and interestingly, this was modeled after a clone from an Iranian drone, the Shahed 136 kamikaze drone. The Shahed is a real favorite with the Iranians, and when one was captured by U.S. forces, they took it to engineers and said, make us a copy of this, and even better. Now, when the Iranians are launching their drones to attack outward, the U.S. is turning a very similar device back upon them and turning this small weapon into a big player in this battle. The U.S. military is using a brand new...
I'm like, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. So they gonna take that motherfucker and they gonna reconfigure it and they gonna take that motherfucker, reconfigure it and use it back against your ass. I mean, shit. I mean, other countries do the same thing. Other countries do the exact same thing. Nigga, they capture your plane. Nigga, they gonna what's it? Reverse engineer it and run that shit back down your throat, nigga, just like they did, just like you did them. Shit. But what do you expect? Hezbollah surveillance footage of IDF raiding force being ambushed in the Bekaa Valley by a Radwan unit. I thought it said Rwanda. I was like, God damn. Probably no sound. It's usually not. I hate these fucking cameras. These shits be grainy as fuck. I mean, it's military cameras, so that makes sense, but fuck. Can't see that shit worth a shit. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at. Radwan is Hezbollah's elite special forces. Yeah, I'm like, I can't see what the fuck is going on this. Is this not a conflict of interest? Like, bro, are rabbis supposed to be indulging in porn and other things? I don't believe so. A modern rabbi who's Orthodox will say nothing has changed and is therefore prohibited. No, rabbis are not supposed to indulge in pornography. In the Jewish law and ethics, watching pornography is considered forbidden and it violates laws regarding modesty, destroys the sanctity of marital relations, and is seen as a form of spilling seed. It is considered incompatible with the holiness required of a spiritual leader. Prohibition in Jewish law. Watching porn is genuinely forbidden in Jewish laws. It violates principles of modesty, and according to the omnism.net, can be viewed as a form of idolatry. Impact on relationships. Consumption of pornography is going to seem harmful to relationships, transferring a man from a giver focused on the spouse to a taker focused on self-gratification. Spiritual and personal growth interferes with Jewish value of maintaining purity and holiness in personal life. Yeah, so I mean, like, is that not just... Do people...
The business further was that nobody wanted to say, we are the owners of a major adult company, right? Everyone, they wanted the benefits of owning a major adult company. It's a profitable business, but nobody wanted to be out front and engaging with other tech businesses, with government, with law enforcement, with regulation in that sort of way that the modern tech industry has to. So we saw in that this arbitrage opportunity, right? Where if people who come from the mainstream professional networks, whether it's law enforcement, tech, finance, et cetera, this is an opportunity to really bring this industry into the 21st century. We saw an extraordinary opportunity to do that with this this jewel of an asset, Pornhub, but obviously the entire company.
I love it. It's a jewel of an asset. So I'm going to give you some stats here that we see. So one, it says 2018, Pornhub alone witnessed a jaw-dropping 5.8 billion hours of content consumption, which, by the way, is kind of strange because most men should only be watching for a minute or two, right? But this is like when you hear 5.8 billion hours.
Our average visit is about 10 and a half minutes.
They probably got off the computer and they left the website on, but there's a different story there. So that's nearly 665 centuries of material over a single platform in just 1 year. Here's another one for you. The world was flocking to Pornhub in 2018 with a whopping 63,992 new visitors per minute. Is that true? 63,992 new visitors per month.
Doesn't sound unreasonable.
33.5 billion visitors. Insane, right? And the most popular day to visit Pornhub is Sunday. You guys got all these different stats. And you even put up a stat recently on which state consumed the least while the election was going on and who was committed to it. So you're also involved in the election stuff that's going on, right? But at the same time, you got a petition. I think something came out that says more than 2.2. Thank you so much, Kelly. More than 2.2 million people have signed an online petition to shut down the site. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think that the topic of pornography has always been a divisive one. I think it has to do with the topic of sexuality in general, right? There are always going to be different views about human sexuality, and pornography is just emblematic of those. In fact, it's a little more public. It's more in your face. That's the nature of it. It's sex for the public. So you're going to have people who have really deeply held convictions about the proper place of sex in our society, and that's a good debate. There's nothing wrong with that debate. But you take 2.5 million signatures, we have 130 million daily active users. So people have voted with their mice and with their feet in terms of where they're going to go. But of course, it's going to be a subject of public debate.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems fucking weird. Like, it'd be like if your pastor owned a porn company. Like, your religious leaders owning porn companies is not. It's like a conflict of interest, right? Like, you don't want your congregation watching porn. So why would you want the leader of your congregation to be selling porn, to be creating porn? It just seems like it's a weird dynamic, and I feel like he should be admonished by his constituents or by his friends, by his other rabbis. Like, I don't think this is a good. I mean, we know that. I've already known this. I already knew this, but he's just outwardly saying it. Like, that's kind of weird. It's like that one Rabbi Shmuley, the guy that used to be the handler for Michael Jackson. He has a dildo company with his daughter. I mean, that's kind of weird as fuck too, right? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. These guys just do. I feel like they're Jewish people have their hands in everything, so I'm like, it's not really too out of this world. I think MindGeek is like the biggest porn fucking company. They own all the shit. They own all the sites and shit, and they're owned by a Jewish person as well. I mean, I guess it's just something that they do. I mean, I guess if they're more, secular or atheist Jewish people, because Jewish is a ethnicity and a religion. So I mean, you can be atheist Jewish. It's like being an atheist black person, or being an atheist white person, or being an atheist Asian. Like, it's just. So I mean, I guess if it's not really, you're not a devout Jew, it's not really that big of a deal, I guess, right? I don't know. I'm against porn personally because I feel like it fucks up young kids. So I mean, I started watching the shit at a young age, and it never really, you get that post nut clarity, and you realize like, that wasn't satisfying at all. Like that shit was. Oh yeah, it was cool for the few minutes that it was happening, but I mean, it's not. As an adult, I've watched porn as an adult as well, but I'm like, it's just not. It don't do it for me no more. Like, all this over sexualization of women. Like, you got the white bitches on there, oh yeah, doing all that extra screaming and shit, and then you got all the fake asses, fake titties, fake this. Like, it's just not. It's not realistic, and once it gets too fake, I see that's when people start going down all the rabbit holes, and then like once people start watching. Start watching all the weird shit, and they start watching fucking midget porn, and they start watching all the fucking crazy shit. Like, it's just a lot of motherfuckers eventually turn to the gay porn. Like, it's just then you turn into fucking Diddy, right? Like, you just go down rabbit holes of fucking pornography, and it just never fucking satisfies you. I'm on YouTube, bro. I cannot be saying this. It's too late. Nobody's gonna watch me anyway. But yeah, so once you go down all them rabbit holes, and God damn it, I forgot I was on YouTube. Might just switch over. Like I said, I'll probably be fine. Nobody's really watching me anyway, so I ain't got no viewers or nothing. I got one viewer. I'm pretty sure that's. Maybe somebody's watching me. I don't know. I don't think I'm watching me right now. Am I? Yeah, I don't think I'm watching me right now. I don't know. Somebody might be watching me. But yeah. It's just one person. Let's see. two messages. Nobody's commenting or anything. So yeah, I think I'm. Yeah, but I mean, yeah. To each his own, I guess. It's not my life. This guy.
That Yaakov Avinu gave Esav. You will live by the sword. You will serve your brother. This is what Yitzchak tells Esav. Yitzchak tells Esav, you'll live by the sword. You'll serve your brother. Literally, that means that, the Jews will have the shul, will have the house. And if you need someone to clean it, you call one of Esav's descendants to clean it. What is the meaning that Esav hated Yaakov because of the bracha? Again, we translate it literally. You will serve your brother. The word ta'avoid, serve, has another meaning as well. You will worship Hashem. What does avoida mean? Avoida means service, but avoida means worship also. And this is the prophecy of Yitzchak Avinu, that the Christian world will worship Klal Yisrael as their God. V'rav Ya.
It is. Things will work themselves out, I feel like, and it's just. I mean, I feel like I know the truth. I'm just not in a position to really nuke my shit yet and start trying to push it. I don't really have a platform yet, so I'm not trying to fucking kill my shit before it even fucking starts. I'll just keep my comments to a minimum for now until I actually have a reason to fucking speak my true mind. I can't I don't want to nuke my shit early. So once I get on then fucking start making money and shit, then I nuke that motherfucker and figure it out from there. But yeah, as of right now, I'm just going. Yeah, man, I see they got this new shit, bro. Like, that's just like fucking. I don't even know. I mean, it's like 50 fucking missiles that done broke off that motherfucker. Like, and I don't think there's any way to. You can't stop all of them shits, obviously. Yeah, I'm like, bro, there's no way that there can't be a way to stop all of these fucking missiles from hitting. Like, that's crazy. And it says they only launched 15 missiles, nigga. But if they launching 15 missiles and they do this shit, like, nigga, how many missiles is that really? Like, yeah, they've only launched 15 missiles, but then that shit split off into fucking 50, 60 fucking little missiles, nigga. Like, I don't know. They say they've been stockpiling missiles for years, bro. If they can make like what? I think like 100 fucking missiles a month. I don't know, man. I wish this war shit would just stop. I don't want it to affect us. Our tax dollars are being used to bomb people, and I don't really care about that too much. Not even just kids, people's children. Like, I'm not really. I know it's not practical, but I feel like we should just all be able to live in peace. Like, let the Muslims do whatever they do, let the Jewish people do whatever they do, let the Christians live how they live, America is a big ass melting pot of a bunch of different religions, and I feel like we should just let people do whatever the fuck they do, bro. I don't see a reason to interfere with other people's fucking affairs and shit, bro. man, my fucking hair looks crazy. I look like a goddamn crackhead. I need this shit done like ASAP. That's a little scary. I mean, I think I seen Sneeko. I think Sneeko, his name was being fucking Googled a lot in Israel over the past week. Yeah, I don't even think I have the word porn on there on the fucking YouTube, bro. Fuck.
Others?
What's Sneeko talking about?
A house cannot be divided against itself. What does he mean by that? He means I cannot be Satan and preaching against Satan. I cannot be Satan and preaching you to do good.
He's talking to another Muslim guy.
Regime seeks to kill. The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost, and we may have casualties. What the fuck? It often happens in war. But we're doing this not for now. We're doing this for. So fuck me then, right? I'm gonna fucking die. We pray for every service member as they selflessly risk their lives. For me, man. Pray. What? So we're gonna fight Israel's fight, right? Fuck the Americans. We're all gonna fucking die. That's what he just fucking said. Will never be threatened by a nuclear-armed Iran. We're gonna fight Israel's fight. Are you fucking kidding me? Americans are gonna die. No, I'm gonna fucking die. The men and women of the armed forces will prevail. Got me fucked up. I gotta go to fucking war for that.
Yeah, man. I mean, a lot of people are really waking up to the fact, and it's a little concerning.